What's going on, everybody? Okay, so this is Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 61. As you guys can already see, we've got a big stack here to go over. Really, it's just some big boxes, but let's get into it. First things first, we've got our trusty Husky. Okay, we're gonna reuse all this stuff. Perfectly good to reuse when I make sales. Okay, so right off the bat, just gonna let you guys know there will be Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in this Pokemon Mystery Mail Day, but this is all Pokemon stuff right here. All right, so that was nice. So right off the bat, I can tell you that they sent me an extra. That was very nice of them. So first things first, let's get these out. Okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this one in a new sleeve. Someone is texting me. Okay. Hey babe, if you want to text Paul, he's asking how we're doing.
What?
If you want to text Paul, he's asking how we're doing.
Text him how?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Here's my phone. Actually, I'll just text him. Sorry guys, I'm in the middle of a video and I'm actually texting my dad. Hey, making YouTube video right now. Come by if you want. Hey, okay. All right, moving forward, guys. First things first. So we've got this Pikachu. It is from Fire Red Leaf Green. I found this Pikachu to be really, really dope looking, and I knew that I had to have it. I'm a big Raichu fan. So this is not from Fire Red Leaf Green. I don't think so. I think this is actually from Expedition. Let's see. Do I have some Fire Red Leaf Green? Oh, God. Okay. So it is from Fire Red Leaf Green. Okay. Expedition is the one where it's slightly a curved Pokeball. Okay. So this is from Fire Red Leaf Green. So I bought the Pikachu and the Raichu. This is from the seller Neo Moon. They are a great seller. They've sent me a ton of stuff. And at this point, I trust doing business with them. So I've been doing some shopping with them. Also makes great content for the mail videos. So we've got this awesome Pikachu here. This is the first one up. Pretty fitting for a Pokemon Mystery Mail Day that we would go over a Pikachu first. You guys might hear Aspen in the background. We do have a 1-year-old. We do have a, fresh baby in the family. So you are going to hear that type of thing in the background of some of the videos. I'm not editing my stuff. All of it's raw. So not much that I can do about that. But just letting you guys know. All right, so we've got this Pikachu here, and the artwork is stunning. I mean, it's hand-drawn. It looks really, really good. Yeah, not much to say there. The centering is really good. Centering is really good on this card. The back has very little wear, very little play. And hopefully soon, I'm actually looking to get some new people on board and someone to help me with my TikToks. The TikToks seem to have done immensely well. Even on this platform, the TikToks seem to have gotten a ton of views. So I'm thinking that might be a route for me to take. So I'm hoping to get some help on that and making some really good TikToks to be putting on my YouTube channel. And next up, we're going to talk about this Raichu, also from Fire Red Leaf Green. It's in a really tight sleeve. That's the only thing. I don't know why. I just can't stand tight sleeves. As you can see, this one was like tight around the borders, whereas this one's not. There's a little bit of room for the card to move around. I don't know why. I just like that. I've gotten used to it. I also feel like really tight sleeves can actually damage the card's edges. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I feel that way. So we've got the duo. We've got the Pikachu from Fire Red Leaf Green, and we've got the Raichu from Fire Red Leaf Green. They have a very similar drawing style, that hand-drawn artwork style. There's not much holo to be seen, even with the external light on here. And the holo is in very good shape. As you guys can see, there's like no scratches on this card whatsoever. Trying to get that external light on it, but as you can see, there's really not a whole lot of Cosmo holo in this card going on here, but it is a holo. I got a really good deal on it, but I'm happy to have both of these cards in my collection, just because Pikachu and Raichu, very important cards to me. This is going to go in my stack of Pikachus and Raichus. Let's go ahead and get this in a fresh sleeve. And this card looks a whole lot better in person. There actually is a good bit of Cosmo holo there. You just can't see it as easily on the camera. All right, moving forward here. I got some super underrated cards here, guys. So, Aspen, relax. You are okay. You're about to get fed. It's breakfast time. Relax. So what we've got here is a Crystal Guardians Reverse Swampert. This thing looks super cool. I'm really shocked that no one tried to get this card. Pull this out for you guys. There's a little bit of dirt on this card, which is fine. No, I'm being super OCD. Not sure. Looks like a black dot, but okay. Moving forward. All right, so we've got our Reverse Swampert. No Cosmo holo on this. It's a very basic holo shine. But you guys can see the Crystal Guardians stamp right here. The gold foil where the HP is, which is very typical of the EX era reverse holos. I really like this Swampert, mainly because, one, the price was really good on it, but two, and this definitely is an LP card. You guys might not see it, but there's a little bit of whitening at the bottom. A little bit of whitening at the top. The centering is really good, but yeah, this is a really cool card. As you guys can see, Swampert is in a little bit of water and kind of a puddle level of water. It's clearly on a beachfront of some kind. There's like mangroves behind him over here. And what is that? Another little island in the background. This Swampert's a really nice card. It is 27 out of 100. This is just like a card that I collected just because I thought it was kind of neat looking. It does have an indentation on it. I didn't see that it had this indentation on it. It's whatever, but I really wish it didn't have an indentation on it, but whatever. Go ahead and sleeve this guy. You're not gonna win them all when you're buying cards on a deal and buying from large scale sellers. You are not gonna win them all. And of course, we also are fostering dogs, and we have 3 dogs of our own, 3 Maltese, and they get very loud sometimes. Honestly, it seems like I shouldn't be YouTubing at all because I can't get quiet in this house, but it's all good. I feel like everybody at this point that's on the channel, that's subscribed, y'all know this. It's just a part of my life, and I think everybody here accepts that. Moving forward, we've got a Delta species Feraligatr. This is a regular holo, kind of that similar format that Crystal Guardians, a lot of these EX cards, the holo on the later EX cards looks like this. It's really a beautiful card. It's got these gold edges. You know, I just thought you know, Swampert and Feraligatr, Gen 3, Gen 2. I thought they were really cool additions. And we've got our Dragon Frontiers. Actually, can you even see it? Yeah, Dragon Frontiers booster box right here. And this is a Delta Species Feraligatr. It's number 2 out of 101 from Dragon Frontiers. This is kind of what I do. I kind of buy a lot of singles, and then I feel like down the road, if I want to build out these binders, I'll have a lot of the cards to build out these binders just because I see these cards and I'm like, I don't have that. I really want that. That's a cool looking card. And I do think that this is a great artwork for Feraligatr. I think it's really good artwork. He's, you know, crawling through some kind of cave or something, and he's electrified, hence kind of being a Delta Species Pokemon and being an electric card type instead of what his typical card type would be, which would definitely be a water type. It's definitely a neat card. Again, a lot of these cards from Neo Moon were super cheap budgeted cards. I think they're like $10 a piece, $15 a piece, typically like maybe 20 max, but some really nice cards, and just a super easy way to do a mail day video to get it started and to get some extra cards. All right, so I think this is like the gift, because it's kind of a thicker top loader. I think this is like the gifted top loader. So, okay, we got some nifty gifties over here, but for the last card that I'm going to talk about, and man, the condition, man. Well, I got a good deal on these. The condition on all of them is okay. It's good enough for me, but I will say definitely want nicer condition cards than these, and it's just what happens. You know, you're ordering from big time sellers, and at this point they can kind of sell whatever at any price they want, and there's going to be a buyer. So it takes time to get to that level. There's like some dirt. Like some dirt on the edge of this card. Just trying to get this dirt. There we go. And there's just a little bit of separation. There's a little bit of separation on this card. Could have noted that. Could have let me know there's a little bit of separation, as it is a pretty nice card, but in this condition, not all that great. It's a dark... Guys! I am so sorry, guys. This is getting ridiculous. Guys! Hey, guys! Stop, please. Well, my dad just showed up, so that's why the dogs are barking. We got a house full right now trying to make this video. Again, guys, I apologize. I'm probably more aggravated than you guys might be, but again, we've got an EX Rocket Returns Dark Houndoom.
Hello, everybody. I'm the dad that interrupts everything.
We've got this Rocket Returns Dark Houndoom. And I've got my EX Team Rocket box. You guys might not be able to see it. It is right there on the very, very end. Finally. Also, speaking of booster boxes, you guys might not see it. If you saw on one of my last videos, one of my later videos, more recent, I bought a huge delivery box order of Yu-Gi-Oh! OG booster boxes, and I finally figured out what to do with them. So if you look up here, you can see all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster boxes from every era. If they're not up there showing, they're stacked up in the back. But I managed to somehow figure out how I could get all those booster boxes up there. So now I've got the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster boxes that are from the OG sets. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, so this Dark Houndoom is, in my opinion, heavily played. It's heavily played. I should have known that from the listing. I should have known better. It's a nice card for sure, but definitely if I would have known the true condition and I could have seen it in person, I probably would have thought twice about it. With cards, you should always look for listings that have like near mint condition. Honestly, whether it's Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, you should try and get cards that have near mint conditions. I get that, you know, these cards are 20 years old and you're most likely not going to find them in near mint conditions, but that's the idea. Anyways, I love these reverses from Rocket Returns. Again, we've got that gold hollow foil in the lettering up top. And then with the reverses here with the Rocket Returns cards, you've got this reddish orange hue hollow foil for the reverse, where it has the stamp for Rocket Returns on there. And then the external light is definitely picking up the hollow and showing you guys. It's definitely got a nice hollow pattern, got a nice Cosmos pattern going on there. I'll show you guys the back. The centering is pretty good. Well, it could be better, but I'm not sure if you're going to pick up the damage on the front of the card, but you can definitely see these corners. These corners have a lot of whitening, definitely indicative of a card that is more played. Oh man, I just wish it was quiet. I just wish it was quiet in this house. Just for the 20 minutes that I do a video, that's all I wish. All right, so going over these gifts, again, thank you Neo Moon for these. The front actually looks really good, but the hollow just has a lot of surface wear. We've got a base 2 Magneton right here, as well as a Japanese dark Charmeleon. Definitely some cool extra cards. Definitely may consider just gifting those. We're gonna put this Magneton in the sleeve. And that one will probably go up for sale, even though I've been delisting a lot of my single cards for sales because it's just not even worth it. For me personally, I've been selling theme decks for a while now, that it doesn't even make sense for me to sell singles because I'm spending time, energy, and money to go to the post office, you know, drop stuff off, fill in the information, package it up. This stuff takes time, guys. I have a lot of respect for like large scale sellers. Anyways, moving forward, this is coming from Arnaldo. Let's get this open. Okay. That's always good. So this was just sent in an envelope. I hate that. I tell people that I have a YouTube channel and I'll be reviewing these on camera, and you still send me stuff with little to no package protection. Definitely not happy about that. But this card is in mint condition. It looks really, really good. Don't think there's any surprises here. Oh, and there is a surprise because the card has an indentation on it. You sold me a card that has an indentation on it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sold as near mint, but has an indentation on it. Wow. That's... Ay. Man. Yeah, it's close to near mint, but that's the problem is none of these sellers ever point out an issue with the card. They only let you know, oh yeah, it's near mint. But I'm not going to point out the fact that it has an indentation. I don't even know if the camera's going to pick these up. I hope it does, just to show you guys the kind of crap that people deal with. No one in the card hobby, no one in the collecting card hobby, like, on a budget can actually find, like, really good condition cards, I feel like. It is always a gamble. You are always taking a risk on somebody who just wants to make a quick buck. And this is a perfect example of that. I'm going to try and show you guys. This is a Buster Blader. This is a BPT 10 Buster Blader. I'm going to try and show you guys what I'm talking about. It's really a nice card. It really is a near mint card. The centering is awful, but obviously you can see that top is very, very short, whereas the rest of the borders are thicker. But I'm going to try and show you guys what I'm talking about here. I don't know if you guys will be able to make it out. Probably not. But, yeah, probably not. I can see it, but right where this hand is, there's an indentation, and not just an indentation. It literally looks like a little bite mark. You know, it looks like a cat's claw got on a card or something. It's a perfectly circular indentation, which really sucks because it's not a near mint card, and I definitely paid the near mint price for it. So whatever. Moving forward. In other news, I have a big order happening right now. I have a bid on a first edition Charizard right now on eBay. It's at $3,800. I have a bid for it. I think it's a potential PSA 5, so I'm putting in a bid on it. It's the only thing I'm bidding on all week. I'm really excited. I think I've just gotten really tired of ordering cards on a budget and trying to get good deals and trying to, you know, expand my collection, and there's just so much garbage out there. There's just so much stuff that's just like subpar condition. And you know, I guess you, in a lot of senses, you get what you pay for. Eric, let's see what we got here. In a lot of cases, you get what you pay for, so it's fine. Like, okay, this card, I already don't expect anything special because I paid like $5 for this card, okay? In these cases, the card says played. I paid like nothing for it. I understand why a card like this might not be in the best condition, but we're going to go ahead and check it out and see. Wouldn't it be funny if this card's actually in better condition than the near mint stated card? And it looks like it is. It looks like this card is actually in better condition than the one I just talked about. This does not look like a played card, guys. It really does not. Yeah, guys, this is a great example of a card. We've got another tin card. These collector tins cards, any of the collector Yu-Gi-Oh tins will be, the original ones will be labeled BPT dash 0 something. In this case, it's BPT dash 0 10. So this was the 10th initial collector tin that was released for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's in really, really good condition. XYZ Dragon Cannon. This card is really, really nice. It's a beautiful prismatic hollow. It is a secret rare. It reminds me of like Transformers. It reminds me of getting up on a Saturday morning and watching cartoons and watching Power Rangers and Transformers and all that good stuff. This is really a nice card. I'm definitely going to be leaving him a great review. Very happy with it. No extras, but hey, it's all good. It was a $5 card, and it came in great condition. This is one of those examples where you get exactly what you pay for, and you honestly, this is better than what I had expected for $5. Good job, Orion. Makes up a little bit for the fact that the Buster Blader was kind of a lost cause. I mean, and the Buster Blader is nice, but there's an indentation in the middle of the card, and that immediately is going to knock a card from being a near mint card. In my opinion, a card is not near mint if it has an indentation that looks like a claw has been put through it. I'm not happy about that. All right, moving forward. Tyler, going through your stuff, Tyler. All right. All right, so we've got this. We've got this other box. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, I can reuse that. Okay, so first things first. This honestly was packaged really well. Like, for being a Yu-Gi-Oh, for being a deck box, this was packaged really, really well. It's always interesting to see how people package this stuff out. I'm just trying to not cut the box because This is the type of thing that I do sell mainly. All right. Okay. So we got that cardboard. I can reuse that. We've got our Joey starter deck right here. The box. This is just the box, but the box is in really good condition. It's in great condition, actually. There are some rips on it, but I always expect that with boxes that are this old. Let's go ahead, get this out. It's got the deck holder. It's got the original playing card mat. It's got the rule book. And then it also has, look at this. I know that this didn't come in the deck, but this is kind of neat. There's some stickers that were thrown in here. That can be an extra for someone else. Yes, we've got everything there. We've got our deck box here. Now let's check out these cards. This is really the important part here. These decks, they can go either way. Sometimes you get a deck that looks like whoever had it in their childhood never played with it, and I just don't know how that's possible. I don't know how anybody could not want to play with these cards when they get them as a kid. But that was the reality for some people. Some people really did not pick up the game. They didn't want to play with it. That was never me. As a kid, I had to open up every single thing I purchased. There was never any part of me that solely wanted to collect this stuff. It was always for play. I am struggling right now, guys. This really was packaged well. When you're kind of struggling like this to get something out, you know that it's packaged with the utmost care. I'm just, again, worried that I could damage the cards. All right, at this point, it's really just the top loader that I can't get out. Okay, there we go. That's trash. All right, guys, let's go over this. Oh, this place is a mess. Got cards all over the place. All right, so they also put these in some clear sleeves for me. The deck looks absolutely fantastic. This is a really, really good example for one of these decks. I'm very happy with this right off the bat. Just the way that it was packaged and everything. This is how I like to package up my decks. Package them in plastic. Everything always gets wrapped in plastic, so that was very nice. Let's go ahead and, I wonder how difficult it's going to be to get these out now. Let's just take a look at, well, we'll take the whole deck out. We'll take the whole deck out. We'll take a look at everything. I love that these are in these clear sleeves like this. For starters, the Red Eyes Black Dragon looks like it's in impeccable shape. Everything here looks like it's in really good shape. The Penguin Soldier is in really, really good shape. And I think there's one more holo that I think I just haven't seen yet. The Scapegoat, that's in good shape. Yeah, everything is here, guys. Everything is in really good shape. Very happy with this purchase. Just so you guys can see, we've got our Red Eyes Black Dragon right here. I picked this guy up for, I think, 70 bucks. You really have to be on the watch for this type of stuff to pop up to get a deal on it. These starter decks tend to go in the upper hundreds, so rarely can you actually get them for a really good deal because people always upbid it. Guys. Anyways, all right, moving forward. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure that this would even fit in the deck box like this, but yep, it does. Okay, perfect. All right, so we've got that. Okay, let's okay, close this back up, and I should be able to sell this box fairly easily. Let's keep all this stuff together. All right, so that was a good pickup. Guys, stop. All right, we've got a lot of stuff to get through today, so I really don't like that our dogs are always barking and just being extremely obnoxious. Really wish. Ay. Some of you may wonder, how does this guy even try and make content 24/7? It sounds like his home life is kind of crazy most of the time. And it is. It is crazy most of the time. I go really out of my way to try and make content for you guys. I love recording this stuff anyways, because I have a recorded record of what I got and what I open, which is really helpful if you need to file for returns. And I almost never file for returns because I am not petty. If I do, it's because I got scammed. Alright, let's get this open. Come on. Oh man, this is just wrapped in... They wrapped it in their toilet paper wrapper, which is pretty funny. Who sends graded slabs and toilet paper wrapping? I'm just like, bruh. So... this is a really big order. Why is this order big? Because I was very nervous when I ordered this card. I was worried that there would be some kind of damage on this card. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the slab or the actual card itself. But we've got 2 Dark Paladins from Magician's Force, and they are graded by AGS Grading, which is a robo grading company. I'm kind of uncomfortable sending any card to get robo graded. I don't know why. I feel weird about that. But they're both from Magician's Force, which, if you look up here, Magician's Force is this one right here. That's the Magician's Force right there. It's got the Dark Paladin on it. So it's kind of a crucial booster box to have, as well as these 2 cards. So this artwork was originally a prismatic that was shown in the Duel Masters guide, I believe. It's a DMG card. I already have one that's sealed. In fact, I can show that to you guys just to explain that there is a difference. And this was the artwork that should have kind of been the only artwork in Magician's Force, but they ended up, this is known as an error card because it wasn't supposed to be in there, and so this is the original card. Let's see, DMG 001, Duel Masters Guide 001. It was a prismatic secret rare. This one is still sealed in the plastic. Showed this in a video not too long ago. This one does not have that prismatic rare, so it was kind of that error card. Maybe, yeah, no, because the Dark Magician Girl was the secret rare in Magician's Force. But anyways, this is a first edition, so I really wanted this card. And then we've got our DMG 001. So, I don't know if you guys can see this. Really don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but right here, yeah, you guys are not going to be able to see this. This is another problem with buying slabs. Actually, you can see it. Right there, you see that? The scans on the robo grading site for this card's submission did not pick this up. There's a tiny little nick right there, and the seller said, I think that it's on the slab, but I don't know. I really don't know either, but I think I can confirm that it is in fact on the card. Which is a bummer because I really wanted this card to be super clean, and I was looking up, different ones that I could pick up, and this seemed to be the best value. But if that is in fact on the card and the card itself is damaged, then this one might be a lost cause, which is unfortunate because these are both really cool cards, and this one in particular is in a really high grade. It just has that one little nick right there. They're both really, really nice cards. Overall, I'm happy with this one. And it has a nick almost in the exact same place. So I wonder if they were from a collection and one got damaged more easily than another. I just don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyways, these are really fantastic cards to add in your collection. Magician Force cards are always valuable. It is a really great set. I'm trying to show the holo on these guys. That external light should be able to pick it up. Shows a lot more on this one for sure. It's just a really badass looking card. He's just got that massive sword. It's the fusion between Buster Blader, which we also got one in today. That was a tin card, and Dark Magician. But moving forward, not 100%. I kind of went on a binge, and so when I bought this card, I was also looking at the Magician's Force version of it. I just really like Dark Paladin. My aunt, bless her soul, my aunt passed away a long time ago, and one of the first things she got for me that was Yu-Gi-Oh based was the Duel Master's Guide, and it had that Dark Paladin in there. And so Dark Paladin has always been a really important card to me. Moving forward, also, I may crack this slab. I may actually crack this slab to see if that damage is on the card or if it's on the slab. It could be more valuable in the slab because it's a 7. But I'm just so curious to see if that damage is on the card or not. Again, this is another time where the seller could be transparent and could have just said, hey man, I believe that it is on the card. I believe the card had a tiny nick there. And maybe the scan didn't pick it up, but I still believe that this card is an overall 7. I would say probably more like a 6 just because it's just right front center. Any kind of damage or dings or nicks that are front center, I think that is going to affect the card in grading. And I think a lot of people send cards to AGS for robo grading because they think stuff is going to slip past the robotics system. However they analyze those cards and scan them, they think stuff is going to get past them. I believe that. That might not be the reason this seller sent them in there, but I personally believe that if you're using AGS, you're trying to get a better grade from a card that probably wouldn't normally get that kind of grade. I don't buy a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, so oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so not sure who this is from. Oh, that's so cool. That's so dang cool. Okay, so we got this Masked Beast, this other card that looks like a reminiscent of being an older card. The Masked Beast was a really, really cool card. It was from, I believe, Labyrinth of Nightmare or Legacy of Darkness. But this one is a DL2, so it's neither of those. But it's basically the same card. I've always liked Masked Beast, but this is an order that I'm super excited about. There is no flaw, no blemish on this. This is just purely a great pickup. I really, really love Harpy's Pet Dragon. Harpy's Pet Dragon was extremely iconic to me. It's very reminiscent of like Red Eyes Black Dragon, but in a pink version. I really think this is a cool card. It's one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh characters that's a female that's like really taken seriously in the show. She's got these really badass Harpy sisters. And then Harpy's Pet Dragon gains 300 attack and defense for every Harpy lady that's on the field. It's got this badass chain around its neck. This is just a really cool card, and it got graded in an 8. It is a Forbidden Memories, FMR, secret rare. Unless you have that game, it's pretty hard to get this card in a grade like this. I have one of them up on my shelf up there, but it is not in a condition like this at all. It's pretty bad. But as you guys can see with the external light, looks really good. Guys, Yorios, what is going on? Why is he barking like crazy?
Because he's outside.
And they're inside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, moving on. This was a good pickup. Very happy with it. I'm also happy that this mail day is coming to an end, which normally is not the case. But my head's about to explode with the dogs barking. I can't handle it. And again, I'm very sorry, guys, because this is not typically how I like to do videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do down the road. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Do videos at a certain time. Maybe do videos at like 2 a.m. when everyone is dead asleep and I can get some quiet. Anybody with a family kind of understands this. Anybody with a new family definitely understands this. Anybody with loud, yappy dogs understands this. It's so hard to do content, to do quality content, and not have any interruptions when you have that stuff going on. Okay, so we've got a Pokemon item here. We've got a theme deck. One of my favorite things to talk about. I feel like I'm an expert when it comes to theme decks at this point. Oh, and there's a Neo Genesis promo card too. This is really cool. Oh, wow. So there's a Pichu inside of this. This is a promo sealed Pichu inside of here. Very cool. I don't own one of these. I do have a Pichu that I've been gifted before, similarly like this one. But this is really, really cool to get a sealed item like that. That's really, really neat. Definitely glad I won this. And I needed this theme deck, so I'm definitely glad to have it. Oh, looks like there could be something down in here. Thank you. Okay. I don't want to miss anything. If there's anything extra, I don't want to miss it. I think that's everything, guys. So we're going to talk about this theme deck, and that is going to wrap up this Mystery Mail Day number 61. It has been tough getting this video done. It's going to be even tougher uploading it because it's 42 minutes. And this is why I need to learn how to edit, and I need to get somebody on my team that can help me edit for these videos, because all the barking and me yelling and me texting my dad, all that stuff should be out of the video, and I know better. I know that it shouldn't be in the video, but I appreciate you guys. No one's ever commented or complained about anything, and I really appreciate that because I'm just trying to make this content. We've got this EX Dragon Wind Blast. I have the other version of this theme deck. It features Salamence blowing a fireball basically on the front of it. It's a really nice theme deck. So now I have the other pair. I've been wanting these theme decks for a long time. There are very few theme decks that I don't have that are left. Mainly the two that are from Skyridge, the Evolution theme deck, and the one that has Zaytu on the front of it. Those two are really hard to get. They're very expensive. And then I've got the Lava and Turmoil decks, but I don't have a fully sealed version of those. And then as far as like up to Crystal Guardians, up to like 2007, I really, really want the Team Rocket Returns decks. I actually have the original wrapper and the deck box display down there, but I don't have those theme decks yet. I just knew when I saw that up for bidding, I was like, this is a super niche item, and I really, really want it. I love this vintage collectible stuff because it's kind of priceless. It's really hard to put a price on stuff that's this old, and that's why I like collecting this older stuff. Out of everything that I have here, I would say the two best pickups today were probably the Harpy's Pet Dragon and a PSA 8 from Forbidden Memories, and then this theme deck. There's nothing for me to talk about here. I mean, it's in really good shape. There's usually some controversy, or there's some drama that I create by saying, oh, there's this thing wrong with this. But no, this is just genuinely a sealed, mint condition EX Dragon Wind Blast theme deck. It's in really good shape. It's got that Flygon on the front. This is the card that it will come with, a non-hollow Flygon. Take flight with attacks like Sonic Wing. Use Quick Turn to trick your opponent, then finish them off with powerful Air Slash from the sky. Yeah. Rise above the competition with powerful EX Dragon Pokemon. They take flight for the first time in the Pokemon e-trading card game, introducing all new game and deck building strategies. Yeah, this really takes me back, guys. I'm really like just taking a second to soak this in. When I was a younger guy, I remember these being in Target. I remember picking them up. You know, I remember thinking like, man, Pokemon's kind of gone downhill. Like, these just aren't as cool as like the older cards. But now that I'm older and this stuff is nostalgic, I'm looking at this like, man, this thing is priceless. It is amazing. It looks great. The design is great. Also an appreciation as a grown adult for someone actually illustrating all this artwork and getting ready to put these boxes out and these designs out. The amount of time and labor and, you know, research that it took to figure out exactly what was going to look the best. And it really is an amazing, like, hand-drawn artwork from what it looks like for Flygon. It just looks so great. I don't like any of that animated CGI kind of crap. I really like stuff to be hand-drawn artworks. And this is just fantastic. The E-Series cards were really, really cool. Anyways, guys, that's wrapping it up. I'm going to have to take this under a magnifying glass or something and figure out what's up with it. Either way, it is a 7, and maybe I should just be happy that I have a first edition Magician's Force 7. Man, when you get into these nicer, more niche chase cards that are first edition, you realize there's not much of a difference between Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon as far as the prices go. Then again, to get a first edition Pokemon card that's a chase card like this and a PSA 7 would probably be more than what I paid for it. I think I paid... I want to say I paid like $180, $160 maybe on both those cards. So I thought that was a really good value. I could be understating that, but who knows. Anyways, guys, got to clean this stuff up. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in to another Mail Day video. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much. Thank you guys for all the subscribers. I'm really happy to see this channel where it's at. And I just hope that I can keep giving you guys content. And hopefully tonight, if I win this bid, I will probably do another follow-up video saying, guys, I won the bid. I got the first edition Charizard. Now there will be a video follow-up that will show that card when it comes in the mail. Additionally, I will show my entire first edition graded base set collection, which will be complete when this Charizard gets in the mail. If I do win the card, in fact. So I'm super excited because that's been a goal ever since I started back in the hobby. Having the entire first edition collection was a goal, but it was just so much easier to find the cards graded and to trust the conditions. Whereas when you're buying ungraded, it's harder to trust those conditions. And as you can see today, there were a lot of cards that I got that I felt like were not in the conditions that were stated or were in a little bit slightly worse condition. So I just feel very safe getting graded cards. And then on the flip side, you know, there are cards here that I got that, you know, could have definitely been in better conditions as well. Oh man. I just noticed this, but this Dark Paladin actually has a crease in the card, guys. Look at that. This is why AGS is bullcrap, in my opinion. This is why AGS is bullcrap. You guys might not see it, but there is a crease going down this card right there. It might be able to catch it. Might be able to catch it in the on the back more so. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that right there? That line right there? That line right there? Yeah, that's a crease going through the card. This card got a 5 with a crease going through it. no way PSA would ever give this card a 5 with a crease going through it. So I definitely feel like I got kind of screwed on these. Definitely not happy with the purchase overall, knowing that one of the cards was creased and still got a 5. That's kind of unacceptable in my opinion. This Dark Paladin is still really nice, maybe worth the amount of money that I spent on its own, but you don't want to get cards that have any kind of damage on them. Anyways, guys, maybe someone will appreciate this card. I know that if I sell it, I'm going to sell it as, a transparent seller should. And I'm going to say, hey, this has a slight crease in it. I honestly, I think the card's really nice for a 5, but it does have a crease. And I do want to be transparent for the next person so there are no surprises. Anyways, guys, peace out. Thank you so much. I know I keep rambling. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Deuce, deuce.